Yo guys, okay, so today we got a 2020 Toyota Tacoma, just doing quick oil change, and we're gonna change out filters. This is just a quick how-to, like DIY, do it yourself at home. It's all it says is maintenance. So yeah, so they just want a maintenance done. So we actually already got the oil, but I'm just gonna show you guys how to know what your oil is and stuff like that. So here is, it says right there, SAE 0820. So that's how you know what your oil is. Usually on that cap, if it's worn off, you can always look it up. And here is your air filter, which we are going to change that out too. We're not going to get to that stuff yet. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go out, because we're in my front garage, so we're going to go out in the back garage, get some tools, what we need, and we're going to bring it back out here, start draining the oil as it cools down. And then we got a new filter and so on and so forth. You're going to get under the vehicle. So you have one bolt here. This is in the front, and this is in the front end of the vehicle. So looking at this, you have one there, and then it goes all the way around. There's two, and then there's two more in the back right there and right there. And then this whole panel will drop down. Just wear safety glasses, so on and so forth. Get gloves. This stuff, I know for a fact there's dirt in there. A car's a car, so just you guys gotta be careful about that. All right, guys. So it's 4 bolts. It's 4 bolts. Like I said, right here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right there. This is a jack point. If you want to jack your car up right here, that's where it's underneath. It's a size 12. And then we get underneath it, and now the filter is going to be exposed, guys. What I usually do is I'll have a metal like container that I'll put all my stuff in or something. But I've been doing this so long, I know I'm not going to lose it. Usually I baggy it too, but now the oil filter is now right there. So there's the oil filter, and then to get to the actual to drain the oil, we're going to have to go way back there. So now let's go check out where that's at. All right, guys, so we're in the back of the vehicle. I can't really fit a camera down here, and I'm not really jacking up the car because most people don't have jacks, so I'm trying to go to a point of view like you guys. If you guys do have a jack, definitely jack the car up. But here it is. It's that bolt right there. So you're going to take that bolt out. Make sure you guys have a bucket or something that's going to catch all this oil. It's going to be a lot. So I have a big container right here ready to go. Very, very, very big container, as you can see. Okay, so we are going to hop on this. We're going to just break it free with the socket right there. We're going to break it free, and then we're going to twist it from our hands just so we don't. And be aware, if you guys have clothes on something that you like, just take them off. Like, to go change your clothes. You probably will ruin your clothes if you're not careful. Alright guys, so what you're going to do is this is going to come off. So I just hopped on. I just got on it with just the ratchet and it's just an extension. Just take this bottom part out. It's gonna leak, and then what we're gonna do is you're gonna take that part of the filter off, and then you're gonna be all good after that, because the filter is just gonna come right out. You put the new filter in, and this is okay, guys. So this is what I was talking about. You have your rings, and then you have your filter. So your filter is gonna go up, and then just change the rings out when you take them off. The ring's gonna go in the spots, and then now that the oil should be done draining in this bin, I'll show you guys how to dispose of that and get rid of it. Alright guys, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to check the filter, see how bad it is. We're gonna replace it with the new filter. All you gotta do is just go to not Advanced Auto anymore. They shut down on the West Coast, I think it was. But that's where I used to go, and I'll show you guys how to dispose of the oil right after this, because it's still not done draining. But so just ask the guy at the front. If you guys can't find it in the books, just ask him at the front. Be like, hey, this is my car, blah, blah, blah. You're going to need to know, not for oil filter, for air filter, but for oil filter and stuff like that. You're going to want to ask, hey, what kind of oil do I get? I have a V6. Me personally, I like to go through the books just because I've been doing this for so long. I don't really trust the people there. If you work there, sorry, but I just don't really trust. I like to do it myself. So yeah, so this supposed to be the one. This is the guy, the one that the guy grabbed. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna unlatch these right there. That's it. That's it. I have never even done this before. There's 2 latches on the back right here, and then you're gonna want to disconnect these, because if you rip those out for some reason, if you rip those out and something breaks, then it's gonna be way more expensive to take those out than to it's going to be more expensive to replace these than anything, because you're going to have to splice into all the wiring and stuff like that. Ow. Alright guys, we're back. So what it is, so this is all about cars. If you're working on cars, all you need to know is patience, patience, patience. You need some more windshield wiper fluid, gang. What I did is I looked at this, I'm like, we don't actually need to take this off. So just be very careful, but look, you can just lift it up. So if you are doing this with a second person, for whatnot, if you do stuff on your car but you just don't know how to change oil or whatnot, and you probably know how to do this, but it's just super simple. You literally just take the filter out, and that's literally it. It's 2 latches and this comes off. Check to make sure this is the right thing. Like I said, don't really trust the guys on there, but we're going to check this out to make sure it's the right one. Yep, guys, that is the right filter. We're gonna go ahead and just do this. Slide it in there. Make sure it's all the way down. Latches are out from underneath on both sides. It slides into this clip right here. There's a clip right there. You have to make sure it slides in on the back or else it's gonna fit right there. That's just slide in right there. And then just push these underneath. Pull them. That's it, guys. Filter is changed out. All you gotta do is just throw this away. You don't have to do anything. Put it back in the box, throw it away, so on and so forth. And these are also super cheap, guys. So this is something really good for your car to do maintenance. Super easy, super healthy for your car to change that out. Let's get down to the oil change now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down here. So it's drained all the way. I know that for a fact because it's been a minute. So we are going to take the bolt and we're going to screw it back in. This should be good, so I'm gonna pull this all out. There might be some drips. There might be some drips when you guys remove it, so that's why what I usually do is I usually let it drain for quite a bit. I'll go ahead and just do something else, like just around your house, or figure out things to do. And then we're going to take the bolt, make sure it's all clean, all ready to go. Some of them come with seals, some of them don't. What we're going to do is we're going to see all that right there. So what I do is I'll take and I'll just shoot it and I'll just wipe it down, because this removes the stain from oil. Guys, this stuff is super toxic, so wear a mask while you do it. We got everything put back in. Now what I'm doing is I'm going to have someone hand me the bolts while I'm holding this up, and I'm going to, this is difficult, so you have to hold it up. If you're not a very strong person, then I would have someone help you. The corners, so I'm gonna go diagonal just so it holds up. Which you could also, what you could do if you needed help was go get a jack stand. Go get a jack and go just jack this piece up so it holds, and then we're gonna take another one and we're gonna go to the one on the other side, and we're going to So now it'll hold up so we can just put the other ones in. And then we'll tighten that up, and then we'll go up top and fill it up with some oil. Alright guys, so now what we're going to do is I already took this off. So that was already started recording. But just right here, what I told you before, it literally says engine oil, so you can't mess it up. Guys, if you put something else besides engine oil in here, that's all I gotta say. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our funnel right here, make sure it's clean. You can just clean it out, just wipe it out. And then that's basically all you need, is literally just to wipe it out. Just make sure there's no like other solutions down in there or anything like that. What I'll usually do is I'll run a rag all the way through, or take my air compressor, and I'll just, same thing with this, make sure this is clean right here, because you don't want anything getting down in there. No kind of debris, anything guys, like anything. Just one more time. Anything down here. Okay. All right, so now what we're gonna do is just take our boom. Guys, why do I got so much stuff in my front garage, bro? Alright, you wanna hold this in? Something on the hood. Oh, grab me that rag. Guys, have a rag ready for when you take this out, just so it doesn't spill, because look at, don't want that oil. Guys, look how clean that oil is. Full synthetic, best of the best, Mobile One. Alright guys, so this is the next day. We're going to do, look at, maintenance required soon. So of course we did the maintenance. So what we're gonna do is we're going to scroll over 1, 2, 3, and then you're gonna press on the settings, and then maintenance reset, and reset maintenance reminder, yes. And that's it, you guys are all good. And then for the same thing for oil, that's the same thing. So that's it, you guys are done. All right guys, that was the end of the video. That's how you change your oil. Took kind of a long time because we were messing around. Got a few business calls, so I had to answer those. And yeah, so that's basically it. Oh, let me show you how to dispose of the oil real quick. All right guys, so now that you have the oil, guys, pick your tools up. This was still on the ground just because I was being lazy. Pick your tools up. So you're gonna take your oil, you're gonna take your old ones. I'm so good, dude. And so what you're gonna do, you're gonna shove it in there, and you're gonna take this and dump it in here. And then this is what you're gonna do. All right guys, so this is what you're gonna have to do, is you're going to have your oil right here. You're gonna go to your neighbor's house. All right guys, so that was just a joke. So actually do this respectfully, and part of the US, you know, like the laws. So you're gonna fill this up, take it to an O'Reilly's, AutoZone, something like that. You're gonna bring it to the back. They will have a oil dump. So you're just gonna dump it in there, write your name. You have to do all that for legal reasons, stuff like that. But yeah, that's how you dispose of your old oil.